Well, hello everybody, this is K5 and back again with another one of my retros past videos. I'm going to try and make a few more of these videos over the next week or so that we've got a good little backlog of information. In this video I'm going to take a look at this Lesney casting and we're going to see where it takes us. This is number 42, the Bedford Evening and News van. And as you can see, I've got two of them. Got this one here with the grey metal wheels. It's a very early release, released in 1957. Fortunately missing the signboard on the top there. As you can see, there's the prehistoric markings of where it used to be. I've also got this slightly later release, probably from about 1961-62. Same van, but with black wheels. Now, an interesting thing about these wheels, and something that when you're looking at these vehicles to collect them, is you'll notice these crimped axle ends. As you can see on there, they domed at one end and crimps at the other end. An interesting feature. These were produced abroad, these axles, and imported initially, and in the factory a big machine would come along and clamp them down on the ends. As you can see, when Lesney started producing their own axles, they were domed at both ends. This was done on a spinning machine, very similar to the riveting, I would imagine. As you can see on this one has actually still got its side tampos on this side, but on this side it's worn away almost completely. This one has completely vanished. Another interesting feature concerning tampos is the if you can just see in the light there, the raised edges on these tampos, and that's because the print on the tampos is on the outside of the tampo. Sometimes when buying these pieces, especially the rarer items, it's always a good idea to rub your fingers over the top of these tampos, just to see if you can feel the raised edges. If you can feel their raised edges, that means they're genuine originals. Some of the rarer items, like some of the buses, Pearl Dracs, etc., people have tampered with them and made unrare models into rare models. So you can plainly see that that's well and truly raised. You can actually feel it. It's like a fingerprint almost. Anyway, this model stayed in the lineup for near on 8 years and was eventually replaced in 1965 by the Studebaker. As you can see, my Studebaker is a little bit knackered, but it's okay. This is quite an interesting feature in 1965. They started introducing suspension just on the front there, no suspension on the rear, just on the front. And another interesting feature on this vehicle is it has an opening roof at the back. Originally released with a dog, and the driver was armed with a gun going out shooting. Another nice feature on these vehicles was the tow bar. I actually have two of them, and both of them unfortunately have no hitch on the back, which is a bit of a shame. Very common casting again. You see there on the bottom, it's number 42. Metal base, metal bodies. Really nice complete casting, good and solid, and survived really well over the years. Probably both these castings are getting on for 50 years old, about 47, 45 years old, something like that. Probably from around about 1966-ish. Anyway, 1966, Matchbox's main competitor at the time, which was Metoy, produced an ambulance. Again, the Lark wagonaire, Studebaker Lark wagonaire ambulance vehicle. Again, featuring the sliding roof, but this one actually had an opening tailgate. and I believe there was a stretcher that popped in and out of there as well. Long gone again. Another feature that with these little cars is any of these little parts, if you're hoping to find them complete, they're going to be quite expensive. This one's also got a broken bumper at the rear there. Again, these ones are the earlier Huskies, pre-68, with the plastic bases and the plastic suspension bars. But I also have one more to show you. As discussed previously, Husky went on to become Corgi Jr, taking the fame from its 143rd range. Metoy decided to call their cars Corgi Jr, and here we see the Corgi Jr equivalent. This was a film car, had a little film camera at the back there. Again, pretty mashed up, it's seen a lot better days, but it has the 1968-69 base change to metal. And this particular car is a Whizwheel, an early Whizwheel too, with its skinny Whizwheel wheels and chrome axles. So there we go, the Whizwheel story beginneth. This is K5. Oh, saying ta-ta for now. Hope you're enjoying my my little series. I'm going to squeeze all these in outside the pub. Ta-ta for now.